Hello teacher, how are you? I hope you are doing very well. Today I will represent my midterm project. It's two parts. The first part is for the Forex chart pattern detector code, and the second part for employee management system code. So in the beginning, teacher, there is a requirement. I install it in the Colab. It's a TA lib packages. Because Colab did not have TA libraries, packages has already installed in it. So I use this command to install all the packages and a requirement file to support TA lab. TA lab as well, it's a technical analyze library. It's have a lot of functions used to analyze charts and analyze forex markets and this stuff, and it's also very powerful tool. Also, I import Y-Finance. Y-Finance libraries is used for import market data from Yahoo Finance. Then I import the pandas library. It's a powerful, flexible data analyze and manipulation tool. This dictionary defines the technical analysis patterns that will be detected from the Y-Finance library, and all of them based on the functions list that provided with the TA libraries. This list defines the bullish and bearish patterns group, which will be used later to identify the detected patterns. So in this list, I did not use all the dictionary for detecting. I just use some bullish and bearish patterns, like these patterns. Then in the next lines, these variables define the start and the end dates for the data that will be downloaded from Y-Finance library. So next, these lines use Y-Finance libraries to download forex market data for Euro to USD currency pair using the start and end dates defined before. The data is stored in a pandas data frame object named data. So for this loop is uses TA libraries to calculate each of the technical analysis pattern defined in the patterns dictionary. For each pattern, it calls the corresponding TA lib function using the getter function for passing in the necessary data, open and hide and low and close from the data frame. The calculated patterns are added as a new column to the data frame. This lines filters the data frame to only include rows where at least one of the detected patterns is present. It does this by selecting columns that correspond to the patterns defined in the patterns dictionary, and checking if any of the values in those columns are non-zero. The resulting data frame detected patterns is then filtered to remove any rows with missing data. So this loop used for iterates over the columns of the detected patterns data frame and check whatever each pattern is a member of the bullish or bearish patterns group defined before. If so, it adds the corresponding name to the bullish detected or the bearish detected list. At the end, these lines print out the date range of the downloaded data as well as the names of the detected bullish or the bearish patterns. And when we execute this code and run it, you will see this. The bullish pattern detected between this date to this date is an inverted hammer, and the bearish pattern detected between the same date is nothing. So when we check the euro to USD market from this date to this date, and we go to Yahoo Finance and check the same dates, it's from 25 to 22 4th next year. So when we select 25 in 2022 year, from there exactly to 20 to 2024 this year, you will see these patterns already detected by the code, and it's true. It's invented hammer, and when we check for the invented hammer pattern, we will see the same shape that happened also in our situation with the euro and USD market. After test the code many times and change the market and change the start and the end date, it's give me a good result for detect the patterns for Forex chart. Secondly is the mini project on a Python. So it's an employee management system that allow the user to edit and delete employee records, and it's also used a JSON file to store employee data. So let's now jump to the code. At the first, I import the built-in JSON model, which is used to read and write JSON data. Then these lines attempt to open file name employees.json for reading if the file existed. Its contents are loaded into the employees variable as a list of dictionaries. Each dictionary represented an employee record. If the file does not exist, an empty list is assigned to the employees. This function make the user to enter a data for a new employee records, creates a new dictionary object to represent the employee, added the new employee to employees list, then save the updated employee list to the JSON file, and prints a success message. This function prints a formatted table of all employee records, including their ID, name, age, and gender and salary. Then this function makes the user to enter data for existing employee record, then updates the corresponding dictionary object in the employees list with the new data. Then it saves the updated employee list to the JSON file and it prints a successful message. This function makes the user to enter the ID of an employee records to delete, remove the corresponding dictionary object from the employees list, then save the updated employee list to the JSON file and print the successful message. So in these lines, the function save the current contents of the employees list to the JSON file. After that, this line defines the main loop of the program. It's display a menu of options, makes the user to enter a choose, and call the corresponding function based on the user choose. Then the loop will continuous until the user will choose to exit. Now let's execute the code and see the result of the employee system management. First, we will get the menu as we talked before. The user should to enter 1 to 5. The first is added, the second is the list for employees, and the third is the edit, and fourth is the for the delete employed, and fifth is the for exit from program and save any list to the JSON file. So right now let's edit an employee. Let's click one and we will edit the name of the employee. After that we will edit the age and the gender and the salary. So we get the message employee added successfully. Then the loop goes to the main menu. So let's check if it's successfully added it to the list. We will give 2, and as we see, the first ID 1 is the A. This is was already tested it, and the second ID that's I just added it right now. Everything is going great, and we can enter 3. Let's enter 3 and see what we can do. It's request for me to give him the ID for the employee to edit. I will give him ID 1 to correct the wrong list. So the name I will make it Ahmed. Then the age I will make it 25. Then the Jordans will be male, and the salaries will be 1,000 and half. So it's successfully updated, and let's check the list, and it goes very well. It changes and everything is correct. So if we go to 4 to delete any employees, and it's request from us ID, I will give it the first ID. So now it's deleted successfully. Let's check the list, and just mine list is the first one, Ala list. So finally I will give it the number 5 to exit, and it's exit from the program. When we go and check our files, we can see in the JSON file just one list saved, stored as well, with the same name, and everything is going very well. And if we start the code another time and just check the list, and we will see everything is as normal. So this is the mini project for employee management system, and I think it's an end. And thank you, Dr. Sajjad, for this very nice project. I learned very much things, especially for Forex chart pattern detector. It's give me a lot of information and really make me love the programming much more. So thank you, and have a nice day, teacher.